fashionable, functional, inviting, and efficient. It's the kitchen of your dreams. Now, imagine winning that kitchen for your home. For one special family, that's about to happen. Channel 7 presents KSI's Dream Design Makeover Show. Now, here's your host, Shay Ryan.
Hi, everyone. Doesn't it always seem like everyone is always gathering in the kitchen? In fact, there's nothing more welcoming than a warm, inviting kitchen. But what's the secret to a great kitchen? It all starts with a great design plan. To demonstrate that, KSI Kitchen and Bath has done something really incredible. One lucky family is about to win a free kitchen makeover. But first, here's how KSI chose the winner.
KSI's Makeover Contest is back to make a new dream come true.
KSI launched this year's Makeover Contest back in January. After seeing the remarkable results from last year's Makeover Contest, it's no surprise that close to 10,000 people downloaded applications from KSI's website and hundreds visited KSI's showrooms for a chance at winning this year's prize.
Ultimately, we were looking for a kitchen that posed a great design problem for us. KSI has a great design team, so we were looking for a client that we could come in and just do something incredible with their space.
It was a tough job, but Karen and the KSI design team finally narrowed it down to 10 semi-finalists. Then they personally visited each kitchen. They chose 3 finalists, and then we were invited to bring in our cameras for a closer look.
The first kitchen we visited was Jill Lynn and Dan Colfer's kitchen in Waterford, and theirs was a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
The cabinetry and the colors are very outdated. It reminds me of apartment living. I want it to look more like my home.
Well, this is a traditional eat-in kitchen and there's not a separate dining area, so we want to try and pack as much functionality into this kitchen as possible.
The Davis family made a fun sign to welcome us, but it was their poorly designed kitchen that caught our interest.
This is a 70s kitchen. It's inefficient, it's hard to keep clean. When I open up the refrigerator door, the lights come on because it's tight in that space. It sort of damaged the light switch there.
Her kitchen was just crammed into a tiny space. She had lots of room. She had a great room and a dining area, but her kitchen was just in this corner. She had this awkward peninsula that was coming out with upper cabinets above it that blocked her view of the backyard.
So what we could do is we could actually knock down the whole built-in pantry, put in a standing furniture piece of cabinetry, and make it more accessible with roll-out trays.
And the list of issues was endless in the Sullivan's kitchen.
I hate that the floor is tearing up. And I hate that every time I go to cook, the smoke detector's alarm. Okay, yeah, we don't like that, do we? So we run around the house and we're scared the neighbors are gonna call the fire department because the smoke detectors are going off. I hate that I can't find my spices or anything because there's absolutely no organization in my kitchen whatsoever.
And she has a dishwasher which is located poorly. There's cabinets that you can't open and drawers that you can't open because of the location of the dishwasher.
Well, this kitchen has a great size, but potentially it could be really great. Right now there's not a lot of cabinetry in a great space kitchen. So one of the goals I think that we would want to try to look at is actually getting more storage for this family.
All 3 families definitely deserve new kitchens. All 3 kitchens were full of design flaws, but one showed the greatest potential for change.
Tara, congratulations. You won the KSI Dream Design Makeover. Oh my gosh, I'm not. Thank you. We won. Oh my god. No way, I thought there were, oh my gosh, we won. Oh, I'm speaking. Well, not only was Tara and Daniel a deserving young family with 2 boys with a great story, working hard for school and work, they also had a kitchen that really needed our help.
She and Daniel make a great couple and they have two great kids. And the makeover that we were able to do with their home is going to be spectacular.
I opened up my window and told my neighbor, I just won the KSI kitchen! So everybody should know about KSI now because I've told everybody.
If Tara's this excited about winning the contest, imagine how she'll react when she finally sees her beautiful new kitchen.
Yes!
This is just the beginning.
Now that Tara and Daniel have won the contest, KSI designer Cassandra Clark is here to get a more detailed look at the kitchen. We'll have more on that in a moment, but first let's get to know the Sullivans a little bit better.
Daniel works in the automotive industry as an engineer, and Tara is a nurse. Nicholas is 6, and baby Lachlan is just 10 months old. Tara loves to travel and to cook.
I love adventure, so when I was 18, I went to Europe and lived in France for a year. I was a Rotary exchange student. While I was there, I collected a whole bunch of recipes so I could do French cuisine when I came back. I love to try all kinds of food, Indian, Arabic, Thai, everything.
They bought their first home in Dearborn and had big plans to fix it up. But life soon brought them a few interesting twists and turns.
It's just been a big roller coaster ride this last couple years, a lot of stress.
Soon after Tara learned she was expecting Lachlan, Daniel was laid off from work, rehired, and laid off again. Meanwhile, Tara developed some health problems.
She was sick during her pregnancy. Her husband promised her a new kitchen for their income tax refund, but then he also mentioned to her how his dream has always been to go to law school. And right now, that's where everything is going.
Fortunately, Daniel is back to work and is now attending law school at Wayne State. But the kitchen has had to wait.
They get up at 5 a.m. each morning, and they don't eat dinner together until about 11:30 each night when Daniel's finally finished with work and law school.
Tara tries to have a nice meal for Daniel when he comes home, but cooking is frustrating in a kitchen like this.
So I want to show you my kitchen. We have the sink. When we run the water in here, it backs up into the dishwasher. And also, if I put food into the dish disposal and turn the sink on, it'll come spraying out this side of the sink. And then this lifts right off because it's not, which is not good for little kids because my little son likes to play around and he could pinch his fingers in there when he's doing this. And there was white plastic here. So when we went to rip the plastic off and we just were kind of ripping and throwing on the floor and we went to pick it up off the floor and then the floor came with it. Oh. So that's why we have chunks of floor missing.
And that's just the beginning. There is very little storage space.
We put things up on the fridge because we don't have cabinet space to put things. And I have a very naughty cat who every time he wants to eat or he needs anything, he will jump up here and start knocking all these magnets and start knocking all this off the fridge. I also have to hide my bread because my cat will tear my bread open if he's mad at me.
The refrigerator is right next to the stove with no counter space or storage, and several of the outlets don't even work. So what does Tara want in a new kitchen?
I have it written down, lots of things. Well, I would like it to be more functional. I'd like more organization. I'd like to be able to find my spices.
And for Daniel,
just that Tara has enough cabinet space to put everything nicely away, and that we have an oven that doesn't set off the fire alarms, that she can cook good meals on safely. So those are the main concerns.
The good news is that's all about to change. Stay tuned. When we come back, Tara and Daniel are introduced to a world of fabulous choices, and Tara says goodbye to her old kitchen.
I am so happy to see this kitchen go. Goodbye.
Now the planning begins. Tara and Daniel's first stop, KSI's Brighton showroom.
So what we're looking at here is our 2020 design program, and what it does is it can take a before of your kitchen. It takes my measurements, my design, and I implement it into this program, and from there it turns it into your new kitchen.
Cassandra's goal was to design a more functional workspace.
So what I was thinking of first was that we can move the refrigerator from here over to this wall. That way we have a little bit more space to put cabinetry on either side of your range area.
Yeah, that would be great to not have the fridge next to the stove so stuff can't fall off onto the stove when the cat's knocking things off.
And Cassandra is moving the dishwasher and the sink to a better location, a new center island.
This is a really neat program that I can see just about exactly how my kitchen is going to look. Exactly. It's so cool, and that you were able to put it so exactly like how my kitchen was. I mean, everything, right. So I can really get a visual.
Cassandra is also going to use the extra space in the eating area to create a home office, a window seat, and bookshelves.
All right, so this is looking at kind of the whole kitchen and a whole, the perspective of the whole entire thing. What do you think of the plan?
I absolutely love it. This is going to be really neat.
Yeah, it looks great. I can't wait.
Now to the selections. KSI carries all the latest cabinet designs and colors.
Here's some door samples of things that you can choose from. Merillat has a lot to offer as far as wood grain, color, and wood species are concerned. What do we think about the different options of doors?
I definitely like the rope molding. I think that's very pretty.
Next, it was a look at entire kitchen displays.
What's really popular in cabinetry right now?
We see a lot of two colors being brought into kitchens. Also, what we see a lot of is instead of just a flat knob like this, we see a lot of people doing a very decorative piece of hardware. Just adds that extra flair on top of the cabinetry.
And when it comes to countertops, KSI carries everything from granite to Zodiac, Corian to a full range of laminates. Each one has its own particular advantages, but Tara and Daniel are leaning towards the granite.
It's got a couple of perks to it. It can't really be copied. Once you mine it from the earth, you're going to get this great variation.
But so far, Tara and Daniel haven't been able to agree on the style. Perhaps a trip to the granite company will help. Meanwhile, most of the major decisions had been made.
There's a lot to choose from, but I am really excited about the choices I've made. I think this is going to look awesome in my house.
I just can't believe this is all happening, and it's great that we have so many choices and we can get exactly what we want. It's great.
To help Tara and Daniel decide on their countertops, we paid a visit to Great Lakes Granite and Marble in Redford. What would you say, Brian, are some of the suggestions or starting points for Tara and Daniel?
Well, it's always a good point to start here in the showroom, because being over in the warehouse first can get a little overwhelming. It's a good thing they brought the sample of the cabinets with them, because it's definitely going to help them in looking at the different colors and seeing what blends and what goes with it.
Great Lakes carries hundreds of gorgeous selections from all over the world. Every countertop is cut to order.
Well, how about this one right here? It seems to have the colors of both of the cabinets that you're going with, and it's a little bit lighter.
That's very interesting. However, I think I like something more darker, like with stones in it.
Daniel is leaning toward a neutral stone, but Tara has her eye on something more extravagant. So Brian, at KSI, they really insist that the customers take a look at the full slab of granite before just making their final decision, and you have some good reasons as to why to do that, too.
Definitely. We encourage it because, especially if you're going to go with something of this nature, where if you were to get a sample from here, it would be completely different than if you were to get a sample from here.
Tara has fallen in love with this stone, but what about Daniel? So you think this might be the final decision then?
I think we have to look some more.
After viewing hundreds of samples, the Sullivans finally agreed on the granite, but you'll have to wait until later in the show to see which one they chose. Daniel went back to work, so it was just the girls shopping for appliances at ABC Warehouse.
Welcome, Tara. First of all, are there any particular type of appliances that you're looking for?
I definitely would like a gas range.
Tom showed us some of the latest stainless steel appliances from Frigidaire. This stovetop and oven offer some impressive features, including 5 burners and a large oven with 3 racks inside.
This is a non-fingerprint stainless steel, believe it or not. They've actually been able to figure out a finish where it does not show the marks on it.
The dishwasher has some nice features, locking controls on top and a whisper quiet porcelain liner.
As you can see inside, it is huge. You can put in here up to 16 place settings.
Frigidaire also makes a matching side-by-side refrigerator with filtered ice and water. Besides the kitchen appliances, ABC Warehouse offers a huge selection of washers and dryers, small appliances, and home electronics. And when it comes to flat-screen TVs...
Does it get any better than this?
Well, let me just say we had to sit back and relax to take it all in. Take a look at these beautiful cabinets. They're made by a company called Marilat, right here in Michigan. They're also making Tara and Daniel's cabinets, and they've invited us to their factory so that Tara could see her cabinets coming right off the assembly line.
Tara, here comes your first cabinet. It's beautiful. I think you made a wise selection.
Yes, it's very pretty.
They're installing the shelving hardware right now, and then they'll install the shelves before the cabinet moves down to the next station.
The color looks gorgeous. Yes.
It is gorgeous. I love the toffee color.
Yeah, I think I did a really good job picking out the color. And they look really nice.
I know this is exciting for you, and it is for us as well.
Yes.
For the second year, Marilat is providing the cabinets for KSI's Makeover contest. Marilat is based in Adrian and is the largest manufacturer of kitchen cabinets in the country.
They're a fabulous manufacturer. They're in Michigan, and we like to support Michigan-based companies when we can and keep that in-house. They have the fastest lead time, and they've upgraded their products so much, from a basic builder box sort of an arrangement 20 and 30 years ago, to now something that can absolutely be used in a dramatic way in remodeling. We're very proud of what we do here. We've got a proud workforce, proud heritage.
Marilat produces more than 4,000 cabinets a day at this factory, Yet each set of cabinets is built to order, one kitchen at a time.
This is really neat watching this. And it's neat that I get to watch the cupboards that are actually going to be in my kitchen being made. Looking right on there, it says Dream Kitchen. Yes, I got my dream kitchen. Woo!
Tara, let me introduce you to the wonderful team from KSI 10 that built your beautiful kitchen for you today.
Hi, it's nice to meet you all.
I'm very excited that we're a part of this. Not only does it give us the obvious exposure to the market, but it's also a great morale booster for the folks here at our plant.
Yay!
It's a big day at the Sullivans.
The kitchen's gonna get teared down.
But first, the big KSI truck arrived with the new cabinets.
We get to check the cabinets out before they're brought into the job, and then we can also make sure that the cabinets, the finishes, the damages in the transporting from a manufacturer to the job are done in a proper way so that nothing's damaged.
Nicholas decided the guys needed a little extra help with all those big boxes.
When we're doing cabinet installation, the worst thing to end up with is starting into your installation and all of a sudden the first cabinet you need is damaged. It holds the installation up, and in this process here, we're trying to keep on a timely schedule.
A whole new kitchen is inside those boxes. Now they have to find room for them in the house.
The team from KSI is inside and they're ready to get started on the demolition, but Tara wants to take the first swing. So let's go inside and take a look.
What are we gonna do today?
Tear out this kitchen!
It's kind of cool, but we usually give the customer the first opportunity to take out whatever they want first, but safety does come into the picture real quick after that, but we have to deal with whatever might be behind this stuff, and we don't want anybody to get hurt.
Of course, Lachlan had to sit this one out, but notice Nick's cool safety glasses. And when the crew put on their work gloves, so did Nick.
We're gonna see what we really have to work with and tear out all the cabinets. We're removing the floor, and then we're gonna have to do a little bit of preparation for plumbing and for electrical.
Good riddance.
Harvey and his crew always anticipate a few surprises when they tear out an old kitchen. Here they discovered the floor between the two rooms is not even, but Harvey already has a solution.
There's so many different materials out there nowadays that we can find something that will level the floor perfectly.
Now that the kitchen is completely gutted, KSI has a clean slate to work with and can begin creating their masterpiece. Soon after the Sullivans won the contest, the contractors arrived to check out the job site, and they made some startling discoveries.
When we went into their basement, our first day there was a lot of problems in their basement with plumbing and with electric, a lot of things that they didn't know about because whoever owned the home before them did a lot of work themselves. So we're going to help them out with that as well. We're going to go in and help them improve all of their plumbing down there and all of their electric to get everything up to code so their whole house is safe.
And this house in particular had some plumbing issues and you're helping them out with those?
Yeah, this house was built in probably the early 60s, and they've got all galvanized water supply, which basically the inside diameter just keeps getting smaller and you lose pressure, and we're going to update everything to copper for them.
The plumber is also capping off the old pipes and moving the new water supply and drain pipes to the center island. The electrician also had to repair some dangerous wiring left by the previous owners.
This most likely was not done by a professional electrician,
No,
or at least
I
you hope not.
That's the guy you don't want to call back.
So explain to me what the problem is and how you have to fix it.
Wiring like this, everything has to be inside a box to make it safe. In case something does go wrong, it stays self-contained to where you won't have a fire. This, if anything were ever to go wrong, this would arc, spark. You would have open sparks, flames inside a wall, wood, flames. Not a good idea.
Beyond the repairs, Joe is also adding new outlets and moving others. He's also making sure the house has enough power and proper wiring for the new appliances. Coming up, putting all the right pieces together to create a fabulous new kitchen. And the Sullivans finally see the amazing transformation. An amazing transformation is underway. The Sullivans' kitchen has been gutted, the plumbing and electrical repairs have been made, The kitchen floor is now level, and it's time to install the new cabinets.
So Harvey, what do we have going on today?
Well, we're installing the cabinets here that forms up our island, and then we're going to end up installing the cabinets going along this wall, which becomes our desk, the remaining part of the kitchen, a little seat in there for the kids, and then we got the upper cabinets going in over there. We've got cabinets that are pretty much set up for granite templating for Friday. That's kind of our goal here.
Meanwhile, Tara's got another decision to make. So today we're talking about paint.
So Mark, when Tara and Daniel are trying to decide what color palette to use, what are the things that they would consider?
You'd consider the granite countertops, also the furniture in the room, the cabinetry, and customer preference. All that together to come up with a color choice.
So Tara, you were interested in the golden tones.
I liked the warmer feel of like southern France or Tuscany, Italy. You know, I was there, and I like to walk into my kitchen and feel like I'm there again.
Mark recommended a paint called Duration by Sherwin-Williams.
You can really scrub the walls clean, especially for little kids.
Now what if like they were to color on the wall or something like that? Is it easy to wash?
Real easy.
Once the cabinets are in, the countertops and flooring can be installed, and it's just a matter of days until the new kitchen is revealed.
Well, the big moment has finally arrived. It's time to see what Tara and Daniel think about their new kitchen.
So here's my beautiful KSI kitchen.
This looks so fantastic, Tara and Daniel. This granite is beautiful. I remember this one spot.
Yes, they did. They put my beautiful Great Lakes granite, did a wonderful job.
Never in my wildest dreams would I imagine that they would be able to turn this kitchen into what it is now. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it.
And I also love this backsplash. I think this is beautiful.
Daniel's favorite right here.
Yeah, this is something we picked out in the tile shop. I really like this area over here. It just kind of captures everything we're looking for in the kitchen. But the island is just really nice. It's a really nice focal point.
Typical kitchen renovations don't go quite as fast as this one did.
No, we did this all in 3 weeks. Tear out was 3 weeks ago today, actually, and that's just unheard of. It's a really great experience for everyone involved. I mean, it gives us a great opportunity to really show what we can do at KSI.
Tara showed me some of her favorite things about the new kitchen.
I absolutely love the glass in these doors. I think that it's really beautiful. I can show off my different dishes and some of the different things that I've gotten from different parts of the world. This sink, it's my favorite functional part of the kitchen. I love that I can move this down and I can put the sprayer on and I can spray off the dishes and I don't have water splashing up, on me.
It's great.
And I also love that I can turn this on and you can't even hear it. Oh, these are awesome. I just love it because my son cannot slam the doors closed any longer. They close completely on their own.
That is really neat.
Well, one thing that we wanted to definitely do was put in a lot of function and put in a lot of organization. So we add a lot of key features that are kind of a luxury item.
I like how everything ties in together and it's so elegant, much more organized than it was before.
Tara and Daniel, let's give a big hand to the crew who built your kitchen. All right.
Harvey from Oakwood Associates did an absolutely wonderful job. I just love that man. He is so awesome.
Oh, we have a great installation team with KSI. I mean, you can just see from looking at this kitchen, it's an amazing change.
And last year's winner, Holly Fail, stopped by to share in all of the excitement.
I was so excited to meet somebody else that would be able to go through the experience that I went through so I could share it with, because it truly is a fabulous gift to be given.
The day just kept getting better and better.
Well, I'd just like to tell you I have a great way to help you accessorize your kitchen, Tara. I have a $1,000 gift card for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope you
love
put it to good use.
Tara couldn't wait to do a little shopping.
I really liked it, like the big plate has it on the edge.
I think we're doing pretty good so far.
Everything's going to look fabulous in the new kitchen.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Thank you for everything. We really appreciate not just the work, but the extra effort that they put into everything they did. We can really tell that, and we appreciate it.
I'm just so grateful for this gift that it's just going to change our world.
Well, we've really done something amazing here for the Sullivans, and they really deserved it with everything that they've been through. And this kitchen just offered us such a great opportunity, and I just think we've done an amazing job in here, and I hope they're happy for years to come.
Thank you, KSI! Another beautiful dream kitchen created by KSI, and a dream come true for the Sullivan family. Well, we're just about out of time. Tara and Daniel, your kitchen looks fantastic. To find out how KSI can create a kitchen for you, go to WXYZ.com, KSIKitchens.com, or any of KSI's 8 showrooms. I'm Shay Ryan. For all of us here at Channel 7, thanks for watching.
The preceding program was sponsored by KSI Kitchen and Bath.